Hi, everybody. It's Kathy, and thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate you, and welcome any newbies. I hope you all are doing well and are having a good week. What I'm doing tonight is creating something that Tammy at Lou Frou-Frou inspired me to do. And this will be a belly band, an embellished belly band that is quite different from Tammy's, but she inspired me, so I did want to mention her. Please take a visit to her channel. She has some wonderful, wonderful projects that she works on. Okie doke. So what I've done is I have 2 pieces of cardstock, and they measure 3 inches by 8 and I would say 3/8. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sew these together. But before I do that, I want to add just a piece of lace down the side. Just down one side, like that. And then when I sew it, I'm going to leave, which side? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to leave actually this side open. That means I'm going to put the lace on this side. So I'm going to sew it here, here, and here. And leave this open so that it can serve as a pocket. And I will go to my sewing machine. Let me even that up. And I'll be right back. Okie doke. I'm back. And as I said, I sewed the 2 pieces together and I left this spot open. Before I go any further, I'm going to add some ink. Darken this up a bit. Actually, I need to trim that. I don't need to worry about the back. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 small pockets for these pieces. Before I do that, I'm going to add some cheesecloth. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just to add a little more interest. Okay. I'm going to put some glue down. Probably didn't need that much, but just to be safe. I forgot I had run out of wet wipes. There we go. Okay. Next, I am going to cut my little pockets, and I want some pretty ones. I'm just going to snip it. I like this piece. I love me some grungy stuff. And down here, I'm just going to use this. I need a smaller piece down there. And I'm going to ink these up. Oh, before I do, I have, this must be a 1/2 inch hole punch or circle punch. Just like that. Let me see if this is big enough. Actually, they all need to be smaller. Like this. And the last one. Okay. And let me punch these holes so I can see. What? That went in my mouth. Okie dokie. So this, I even think that's still too big. And the reason being, I'm going to place some photographs in these. Well, that'll work. Maybe just a little. I'll give you the final measurements of this. They're 1.5 inches now. Let me ink those up. Get rid of some of this stuff. It's funny, I was kind of falling asleep watching Tammy's channel, Lou Frou-Frou, and then I just got that inkling where I had to make it. So I said, what the heck? Because it's late. It's like, I think it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. But it's nice and quiet. It's going to go here, like this. Little tiny. Okay. This one. What happened to my grungy one that I really wanted to use? I bet you it was on the other side of this one. Huh. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'll put this one. I guess I'll have to put this one here because I'm going to cover up the other one. And I do want some little bit of color on it. I don't know how many of you are in the, have a cricket and are in the cricket community. But it was so sad today that Melody Lane passed. She just was such an inspiration and a positive person. She and her son both contracted COVID. And she was probably maybe early 40s, I would say, at the most. And they were away in Las Vegas when they got sick, both of them. Alex has since recovered. Well, he's on the mend. He's not completely recovered yet. He's, but he's out of the hospital, and his mom just passed. It was so sad. Such a young person. It's always, I forgot to think that it's so hard to hear something like that, God works in mysterious ways. I encourage everyone, to think about getting vaccinated and boosted. I think it's so important, especially when you hear dear people passing from that dreadful disease. Now, coming back to this, I really should wait till it dries, but I want to get it in there before it dries. So I'm going to put one. I want her head to show. It can go up above a little bit. Okay. Then we have this little girl with her teddy bear. I like her at the top. So cute. Cut her off as well. She's going to go right at the top. I don't mind if she sticks over a little bit. And then I think I'm going to put this little girl at the bottom. Remember, this pocket is shorter. I'm going to have to cut a little bit more off. And there. Now, to add some stuff. Put this photo away. And see what I have. I know that I want to add some of this. I always love to add a little bit of copper looking stuff. So I'm just going to cut a piece of it. I don't think I'm going to go with the purples. Just a little strip. I'll put that little strip down at the bottom. I have a little piece of this lace. And just make it a little brown. Plus get my fingers all good and brown. There. Put these away. And I think I'll add some snippets. I like the saying, recognize and honor your uniqueness. That's kind of good for photos of different people. So, let me notch the edges. I always mess this up when I do it. Kind of looks wonky, but well, whatever. Whatever. And where am I going to put it? Maybe right there. Maybe right here. Kind of like it over on that side. While I do that, let's see what I have in here. Oh, I see something with color. I always like to add a little color. Oh, it's tiny, tiny, huh? This has a number on it. It'll look like it belonged there. And a little dabble do ya. Put this one up here. Maybe over here. I think some of you might know I taught a journal class at a botanical garden. It's a nature-themed journal. down in Miami. It's called Fairchild Tropical Garden. It was so much fun. And the participants seemed to like it. I don't want to cover all of the flowers. But it was fun. I did 2 sessions. And they were 2 3-hour sessions. And in the first session, I showed him, it was like Book Arts 101. I showed him how to put together the binding. We did a, what do you call it? A hidden spine. And then the garden was nice enough to give me tons of stuff on, like, from their past, like, marketing things, like their newsletters and on. They have these beautiful, beautiful images of plants. So it was perfect. Then I used some digitals. I brought in some digitals. So it was quite fun. I didn't think I'd be able to do it in that amount of time because originally I wanted, you know, to take it a little slower. But it worked out. It was actually good. I'm going to put this little, maybe this little one up here. So if you're ever, you know, interested in doing something like that, the way I did it was I contacted the garden and asked if they were interested. And they were, you know, after, they didn't really know what it was, journaling and such. But, you know, I sent them in some samples of what I've done. And it was really fun. I learned a lot. You know, I'm teaching it. They asked me back to teach it again in the end of March. And because they had a waiting list, so I was excited about that. I don't think I need that. I'd like something up at the top. So, you know, if you're comfortable teaching, it might be something you'll be interested in doing and pursuing. Most places have some sort of botanical gardens or some kind of garden. Or a lot of places offer classes. And you just ask to do it. It was fun. And the participants, they had to pay a certain amount to the garden. You know, they had a member price and a non-member price. And then I was paid an hourly rate, like for 6 hours worth of work, which was fine. You know, it took a lot more hours than I was paid for, but it was still really fun. You know, and depending on where you do it, you could make the theme of the journal anything, really. Let's see. I'm looking for something to go at the very top behind her that can stick over the journal. Nah. Maybe some flowers. And big flowers. Yeah, like this, yeah. Yeah, I don't want it to stick up too much. Maybe just like that. I'm going to cut off these leaves. Oh, and the participants paid a materials fee as well. So it was getting the materials together and making sure I had everything. You know, that was the hardest part. But now for the next time I know, you know, and I created an instruction booklet with some visuals so that they kind of knew in case they were not auditory learners. The hardest part about doing that is keeping up, you know, moving the class along, you know. So the first day I said that we made the base. The second day was the ephemera. What do you think? You like this, guys? I think it's kind of cool. Let me round this. Corners. Oh, well, come on. Okay, don't. Come on, no, don't. Yeah. And then let me put something back here. What can I put? I think I saw some cards in here. Oh, I kind of like this. Low state. It's actually not dry yet. Cool. That fixed up just enough. And let me grab a journal and see what it looks like in the journal. I have a couple that I've recently made. I think I can do this one. My Dreamkeeper journal. I love this journal. I hope this isn't too big. Well, it's pushing it. Oh, it's really pushing it because this is smaller. It won't work. Oh, I know where I could put it, on the back. That's right. That's perfect. So, let me push it over so that shows. Let me just put glue on the bottom and the top. And there we go. There we have it. What do you think? Have a pocket there. These are all pockets. This is the pocket. Of course, she's stuck in it. Let me fix that while I'm here. There we go. I wanted to add a little bit of brown to that. There we go. Okay, I like that. Well, thank you, Tammy, for your inspiration. That was fun. And, oh, I forgot. That's a pocket, but this whole thing is a belly band. So I just wanted to show you that you can use this as a belly band. Okay. I'm not going to because it would stick over the edge. But it definitely is. Okie doke. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you try it. And you all have a good night. Bye.